we consider this a very big deal, and I want to ask Judge Napolitano about this. The New Jersey Supreme Court, repeat, it's the New Jersey Supreme Court, has ruled that the state, New Jersey, is allowed to freeze public pension cost of living adjustments, okay? I make that to be a big deal, Judge, because all over the country, public pension funds have run out of money. They don't have the money to pay these cost of living adjustments, and now finally a Supreme Court in New Jersey has said you don't have to pay. Big deal.
Well, it's a big deal for a couple of reasons, not the least of which is this has been traditionally and still is the most liberal/progressive court of last resort in any state in the union. I know this because I once worked in that system. They were once my bosses. So you have a very, very liberal, Democrat-oriented state Supreme Court saying that this decision made by Governor Christie and a Democratic legislature to stop the cost of living increases is constitutional. Here are the arguments. A lot of the plaintiffs in this group are friends of mine. They are former prosecutors and former judges who have retired and have said, if you don't give us the cost of living increases, we will endure inflation like everybody else. The value of our pension goes down. That is prohibited by federal law and by the Constitution. Supreme Court of New Jersey says if we find this unconstitutional, the state's going to go bankrupt and you won't get any payment at all. I think this is ripe for the U.S. Supreme Court. Here's the issue. Can the states, when they have overpromised and overspent, squeeze retirees without violating the retirees' federal rights as protected by the Constitution? Supreme Court of New Jersey says yes. I don't know how the U.S. Supreme Court would rule.
Judge, I've got one more for you before you go, and that is from San Francisco. The school board there wants to allow illegal immigrants to vote. That would be in school board elections, but it is a vote for illegals. What do you say?
Well, you know, this could begin a slippery slope where there is no distinction between American citizens, between lawfully resident aliens and unlawfully resident aliens. And if that's going to start anywhere, it's going to start in San Francisco. Federal law prohibits non-citizens from voting for federal office, House of Representatives, U.S. Senate, President and Vice President. I don't know what California law says, but this is not the first time that San Francisco or other municipalities have attempted to permit undocumented immigrants to vote in local offices, and in a couple of instances they've gotten away with it because the states in which these municipalities are located don't interfere. Do you think Jerry Brown will interfere with this? He'll probably look the other way with glee.
I think you're probably right, Judge. Look, thanks very much for doing such sterling duty with us this morning. We appreciate that, and we'll see you tonight.
Well,
thanks a lot, Judge.
All the best.